What is up, you guys? Brendan here, and today we are gonna go to 3, maybe 4 thrift stores. Not doing a challenge this week. Not gonna do that ever again. Maybe not ever again, but boy, that was something. I got my coffee. We are out in front of Goodwill. We're gonna hop in there now, and let's see what we find. All right, the first store is pretty good. We got a couple things, some clothes, some shoes, some plush, some hats. So it was a lot of variety. It was good. When I was looking through the plush, some lady kind of just got in there. She got these really nice old Ratatouille plushes. And those, I'll put a comp. They would have been pretty good because I think they were like $2.99 each. So that was pretty cool. But on to the next one. All right, I am glad I'm recording today. We found some really good stuff in there. The only problem with that store was we got a lot of electrical items. We got those 3 guitars. So those have to be tested. Hopefully everything works, fingers crossed. And if it does, that radio, if I could find out how to test that, I'll probably sell that as untested. But we found some serious money there. So on to store number 3, likely the last store of the day, just because it's getting a little late and I gotta get home to the pup. But on to the next one. Hey everybody, I am home and I am ready to show you guys my thrift haul for this week. And it's the only one, I promise. So we went to 3 stores today. Last week was a little wild going every single day, but we actually went to that same store that we went to 5 days last week. We went to today as well, and we actually found some good stuff again. So 6 weekdays in a row going to the same store and have had success every single time. So at the first store, we spent a total of $42 and we bought 9 items. As always, clothing first. We got this Young LA tank top. It's just a workout tank. It's actually a pretty popular brand. I think it's becoming more popular in like the gym scene. The resale isn't great on them, but it was only $3.49 and I think I could sell it for about 20 bucks. Next, we found a pair of shoes that I actually have a little story about. So we bought these Rothy's today at this store for $5.99. $6 for these Rothy's. They're not a super desirable color or anything. They're also not in the best shape, but the story about these is that these are the exact same shoes that I almost bought a couple weeks ago at a different Goodwill that wanted $40, and I know that they're the same. One, because same exact pattern, same shape, but they write on the bottom of their shoes, and there it is. So I didn't know that Goodwill's sent some stale inventory from one location to the other. It makes sense, but it's just funny that One Goodwill was charging $40 for these shoes, and this Goodwill was only charging $6. So $6 for Rothy's all day. I haven't really looked up comps. I just know it's a good brand. But I would imagine 40 bucks, maybe 50. I don't think it's a desirable color, like I said, but we'll see. Next, we got this really nice pair of Vince suede sneakers. And I could clean up the edge here a little bit because they're a little dirty, but they were only $9.99. And they're in really good shape otherwise. And they're actually just a really nice pair of shoes. And I looked up comps and it looks like I should be able to get 30, 40 bucks for these as well. So not bad. Vince is a good brand to look out for. And then finally for the shoes, we got this pair of Eco Biome leather golf shoes. They're in really good shape. So I'm thinking closer to 50 on these. And of course, I also got a plush at this store. This is a Funko plush for $3.99. It looks like he may be 20, 30 bucks. And then finally, a couple hats. We got this Yums New Era snapback. This, I think, vintage MASH snapback. And these are all $3, $2.99 each. And this American Needle Masters strap back. So some pretty good profit at the first store, which is usually the worst store of the three that I go to on these days. So good start to the day. All right, so at the second store, we did really well. We spent a lot of money. We spent $120 on all this stuff. Right out the gates, I'm gonna show you a couple of my favorite finds, and they're all the same, just a little different. There's not one, not two, but 3 Wii Guitar Hero remotes. So the Wii guitars don't sell for as much as the Xbox 360 guitars or some of the newer consoles, but the good thing is they don't need dongles because the controller goes right in there. And it looks like these two should sell for about $30 to $35 each plus shipping. And then this one, maybe $40, $50 just because of the Aerosmith face. So right out the gate, $9.99 each. It's a good start. The plush is right on top. So I'm just gonna show you this. This was $4.99, and this is a Mogul plush. Mowgli, I don't really know how to say it. I never played Final Fantasy, but this plush is from Final Fantasy Online. And it looks like he could sell for about $30 or so. We found some really good clothing in this store. To start, this Affliction tank top, this brand new with tags Polo Ralph Lauren pair of sweat shorts, this Levi's silver tab pair of jeans, a pair of Tommy John underwear. They are brand new, I promise. This vintage Nike China basketball jersey. This is really cool. Comps are a little all over the place, so I'm gonna have to do a little more research. And then we found a brand that I only learned of recently, and it's Roback. And this is like a nice, feels like, I don't know, it's a super soft like pullover, quarter zip. And this is really nice. I might keep this for myself, a nice base layer. I'm going to Iceland, so I might keep this one. And then I found this like armrest, wrist rest. The brand is Ergo Rest. It just like felt really nice and well built, so I looked it up. And I was very surprised by the comps on this thing. And it was only $7. So I have 3 more items from this store. They are all electronics, plus the guitars. All 6 of these things I'm gonna have to test. So it is a risk. They do have a return policy that if it doesn't work, you could bring it back, but that's just a hassle. So hopefully it all works. The first electronic kind of thing is Cuisine Art salt and pepper shaker. This Plantronics thing, not really sure what it does. I just looked up the model. Looked like it could sell for a good amount of money, but I also have to test this. And the best find of the day is this car radio. This was $16, but there are comps for over $200 on this thing. It should work fine. I've sold these before. I've never had a problem selling them untested. Most people just replace the radio in their car and then donate the old one thinking it's worthless. And if I'm not mistaken, I think dealerships buy these to restore like vehicles and stuff. So it should work. I will sell it as untested so the buyer knows that it's untested. Just make sure that I take a picture of the serial number and it should be good to go. And I'm hoping that this could sell for close to $200. This last store we spent $54.88, and I don't want this video to get too long, so I'm just gonna fly through this last bit. Ping 6 iron, we paid $7. maybe 30. This Thor chest protector for $9, looking like maybe 30, 40 bucks. This Star Wars X-Wing mug for $3. And this Disney Haunted Mansion for $2. I will slow down a bit for this one because this is a brand that I've never heard of before, but it actually turns out to be a really good find. So these shoes are chitin like recovery socks. I think people use them to play yoga, and it was only $4. So keep an eye out for these. They're very unassuming, but they're actually really good. A couple Funko Pops. We got this one for $5 and Corvo for $5 as well. Then we got this Indiana Jones collectible figure set for $7. I think they sell these at Disney. And another Disney item, this Mickey Mouse plush. It is the main attraction Teacups Mad Tea Party, series 3 of 12. So looks like I could sell this one for maybe 50 bucks. Well, that does it for this video. Just a big haul today, but a good one. And it'll be my only video this week. I went a little crazy last week, but thanks for joining me thrifting today. I had a lot of fun and found a lot of good stuff. So if you want, please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.